Hi there, it's Dr. Sam Schultz with Amdahl Hearing. Wanted to take some time today to talk to you about hearing protection. If you're like me, with the coronavirus and everything that's happened with reduced hours of work and shutting down of businesses, you've probably spent some more time outdoors than you usually would, and that's been the case for me. We've got a garden going in. I've mowed the lawn once already, took down a couple trees that were in our way. All of those things, though, can be noisy. You've got noise from the lawnmower, the rototiller, the weed whip, the chainsaw. The best thing we can do to keep from having hearing loss, or I should say to keep hearing loss from progressing, is to protect the hearing that we have, and that is usually done with hearing protection, keeping ourselves away from those noisy environments. The thing about hearing protection is there's many different options that can range from very inexpensive to more advanced technology, and it's hard to know which one is the best one for you. And it really comes down to what you're doing. Some of the options that are out there, of course, are something as simple as a foam earplug, which you've probably seen at the hardware store. We actually keep a little dish of them out by the door when you leave. But the advantage there is they're very inexpensive, they're disposable. The problem with the foam plug is that not many people get them inserted in the ear correctly to actually be the most effective. You want to take a look at the packaging. You want to ask one of us, look online to see how to insert that earplug the best way to provide the best protection. Some of that has to do with actually getting that earpiece twisted, rolled into a very small cylinder, but then also pulling back on the ear when that gets inserted so that goes deep into the canal and then it has room to expand. The thing about that is, well, for example, when I was out cutting the tree down at our place, my wife had a question. I had to turn the chainsaw off, had to be able to hear her, and then to get that foam plug back in, get things going back with the chainsaw. That takes extra time, and we don't always have that time. A custom-made hearing protection or a custom-made ear plug, something that looks like this. This is just a solid plug, but it's made specifically for the person's ear. So example, this is made for my ear. Now the biggest advantage of that is it's so much faster to get that in, where if you don't have a lot of time between when a motor starts or when that noise, whatever's going on, begins again, it's easy to get that in and get protected. The other advantage is it's made for my ear, so it fills up the ear canal completely, make sure that no sound gets in there that's going to be dangerous. Again, we're going for sound reduction there, but it's a good option, and again, it's still a very basic option, so it doesn't get into too high expense. The other option you have is going to a little more advanced technology with a custom-made electronic hearing protection system. So this is something known as Sound Gear. It is a device that's made for my ear. We put that in, but the thing about it is this, again, is made for my ear, so it fills up the ear canal. It provides complete protection in that way, but it does have an electronic circuit, meaning that when there is no noise past a certain level, which would be considered dangerous, it does provide some amplification so that I am able to hear what is going on around me. So for example, in that case where I was cutting the tree down and my wife came to ask me something or came to say something to me, if I cut that chainsaw off, the amplification comes on so that I'm able to hear her without pulling these out. As soon as I start the chainsaw up again, this will start to knock down that sound and keep it protected. So it's a really good option because it provides the best of both worlds. Speed and comfort, but then also being able to hear what's going on around you when there is not noise going on. These are also oftentimes called shooter's plugs. A lot of hunters use them so that they can hear the game that's walking around in the woods, deer, turkeys, whatever. And then yet when they still take that shot, when they fire the gun, that impulse sound is compressed so that you don't have that noise from the gun itself. It's a very advanced, very good, very useful system, and I can say it works very well. But again, it's more an advanced technology, and it just depends on what you need. The overall theme here is just to protect your hearing. But if you have any questions about hearing protection, call our office. Let us know if we can help you. It's a very simple and easy process to get custom hearing protection made. Just let us know. Have a good afternoon.